Herkese yeni bir The Wolf Among Us bölümünden merhaba. Bugün bölüm 5 Yalancı Çoban isimli bölümü oynayacağız. Bugün final aga. Krediden mi başladı? Neyse bir önceki bölümde zaten çarpık adamın yerini bulmuştum. İşte bir anlaşmaya varacağız falan filan demişti bize. Biz de sigarayı yaktıktan sonra bölüm bitmişti. Tabii çarpık adamın yanında ikizlerden bir tanesi vardı işte. Kasap değil. Geyik vardı ya bir tane, o vardı işte. Bir de şey vardı. Adını unuttum. Harbiden adını unuttum bak. Kimdi lan? Ya biri daha vardı işte abi.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
Yani daha önce dövdüğümüz bir adam vardı hatta. Öyle hatırlıyorum ben.
And if my envoys are correct,
Geyik aynen.
rest recently.
Silah beline sok lan.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you?
Her şey vardı. Striptiz kulübünün sahibi vardı.
Want a drink? Something to eat?
Bir de onun fahişesi vardı işte.
Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
Don't misunderstand the situation here. We are not friends, and you're in no position to offer.
Bakalım bu bölümde %90 ihtimalle kurda dönüşüp birilerini öldüreceğiz ve oyun bitecek diye planlıyorum, yani öyle bir şey vardır diye tahmin ediyorum.
Fabletown's been very accommodating of my humble ventures.
That was Crane who let you do whatever you wanted. I'm not Crane.
No, you're not.
Vladimir ile dövüşüp öldürelim ya.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna.
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating.
Bu kasabı keşke öldürseydik ya.
Sit down, Jersey.
Geç, kasap değil ki bu.
Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency,
Bir şey Lucky Pound'un sahibiydi.
it would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You forget what happened at the pudding and
Aa, yanlışlıkla bastım lan.
tried to
O
kill me.
kadınları öldürüyordun
I'm truly
diyecektim.
sorry for that whole debacle. It was not my intention to put you or Miss White in
Ha, bu öldürmüş işte.
danger. My wish was merely to take Crane, Sheriff. And as soon as the assignment grew out of control, I put a stop to it.
Gerçekten 6 saattir falan bu oyunu oynuyoruz. Bir tane katili bulmak için mi?
My sincerest apologies.
Crane wasn't yours to take.
I apologize if I overstep my bounds. Won't happen again. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry
Bu
yourself.
arkadaki kız bir şey saklıyor ya. Tipe
I've
baksana.
got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation?
Sen sus lan.
The man said
Şişko.
he'd take care of it.
You know who did it. Now tell me.
No fucking way I'm telling you anything! After what you did!
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Ay orospu çocuğu. Kızları bu piçi
Like I
öldürmüş.
said, I'll be handling the matter if you
Niye
don't
öldürdün
mind.
lan kızları?
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down now.
Umarım bu bölümde bunların hepsini öldürürüz ya.
Yeah, I killed him, so what?
Get your hands off me!
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood.
O zaman Nerissa biliyordu abi.
And attempt to blame me for it.
Nerissa bunun öldürdüğünü biliyordu.
While we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis.
Ama Kurdele'den dolayı söylemiyordu.
You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
İkinizi de alacağım lan.
I think I'll be taking both of you. You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
Get the fuck out of here.
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't.
Dur bakayım bu Georgie bir şey ötecek mi?
But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying? Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I'm running out of patience, crooked man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things.
Senin gözüne ne oldu?
To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
O ne lan?
Did I miss anything good?
Seni öldüreceğim lan Vladimir'i.
Look at you all fixed up.
Yani umarım öldürebilirim. Bana... Ay orospu çocukları size. Bak. Bana ninjalık yaptırmayın. Bana ninjalık yaptırma lan. Sen beni siksen vuramazsın oğlum. Oha.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you.
He aynen. Kesin bitmiştir. Hadi şu da 2. Lan çarpık adam kaçtı. Çarpık adam kaçtı. Yürü lan yürü, ben de gideyim, yürü, bırak şunu. Yürü ben de gideyim, hadi yürü. Ya üf. Nasıl satayım, hep kaçıyorlar ya. Kaçmayın lan. Kaçma. Oha. Bunu cidden yapıyor muyum lan? Bu ne? Altta bir şey dönüyor. Abi bana şöyle aksiyonlarla gelin işte ya. Bu olması lazım aslında. Yalnız çok hızlı geliyorlar lan, bir durun. Nereye gitti acaba? Yok bir şey yok.
was that?
Bu ney miydi? Aa, ikisi de yan yana gidiyormuş lan. Keşke soldakini atlasaydım. Şuraya yapalım abi. Keşke şey yapsaydım. Aman bizim de yardımcımız yok ki abi. Bir yardımcı lazım bize ya. Böyle durumlar için.
Are you sure?
Do it.
Sen beni durduramazsın ki ya.
He's not moving.
Keep going.
Come on.
Fuck it.
Siz salak mısınız ya? Niye geri dönüyorsunuz ki? Mal mısınız oğlum? Ya gerçekten hiçbir şey yokmuş gibi içeri mi gireceğim yani? Bu mudur hocam? Soldaki arabaya atlasaydım keşke ya.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need... Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere.
Seni almayacağım ki zaten
It
sen.
isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I didn't mean...
You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
You didn't have to do anything.
Like hell I didn't. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means?
Niye benim binanın
Either
önüne
I
koyuyorsun
do
o
what
zaman?
he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. You think that'll help? You still haven't learned, have you? Still the same old fucking moron.
Sensin lan moron.
Go ahead and kill me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple.
You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks. You had the power to let them go, but you chose not to.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you.
Hey, leave her out of this, Georgie.
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
Harbiden konusu söyleyecekmiş
All
ya.
that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, so you've been helping this asshole? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Niye öldüreyim
I'm
lan?
not playing this game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking
Lan
that they can
çekme
just
sığır.
do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Yapma
Every
çekme lan.
day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I
Gwen
have to
kimdi ya?
forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian,
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you
Çekme
doing?
çekme dur çekme.
don't.
Goodbye,
Vivian,
Georgie.
no.
Vay amına koyma.
Fuck. No, no, no, no.
Oha.
Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian. Shit.
Are you happy now? Is this what you wanted?
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Bu da mı ölecek şimdi? Diyordum yani konuşsanız ölecek misiniz diye veya konuşsan ölecek misin diye. Harbiden ölecekmiş abi. Konuşsalar öleceklermiş yani.
Don't think so, Bigby.
Ya bu da öldü, siktir et bunu. Gidelim hadi çarpık adamın peşine düşelim.
I'm gonna die here. I think we're both
Tamam, çarpık
going.
adamın gittiği yeri söyle
Just
bana.
make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him.
Sen merak etme.
Really fuck him up for me, alright?
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good.
Hay be, Nerissa işsiz mi kaldı yoksa buraların başına mı geçti şimdi?
Alright. Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking
Shepherd
asshole.
Metal Works.
You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right?
Ben bu değilim aga.
Who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did.
Öldürelim gitsin ya.
All right, Georgie.
Lan boğazına saplasana tırnağını, sığır. Gitti midesini çıkardı adamın, dalağını çıkardı ya. Ben boğazına kalbine falan saplar diye düşündüm de öyle bir şey yapmadı. Ya o zaman bu şey de öldü. Lucky Palm'ın sahibini kimdi? Geyiğe dönüşen adam. İşte o da öldü. İkizlerden biri de o da öldü işte. Ah lan. Nerissa ne oldu şimdi? Nerissa işsiz mi kalacak? O kadar garaj kapınız var. Bari arabayı içeri alın da bir fark etmeyelim değil mi? Şu arabaya bakalım bir. Limuzinle geziniyor bir de.
He's here, all right. Of course.
Kapı niye kapandı ya?
Bigby Wolf.
Ne oldu Vladimir'e?
The big bad wolf.
Bekle bekle, o Big Bad Wolf sıçacak şimdi ağzına.
You used to be something.
Bu ne? Ay şerefsiz, bizim fotoğrafları çekmiş hep.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Abi kontroller ne böyle ya? S'ye basıyorum, karakter sola gidiyor.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Ananın... Sen nereden çıktın lan?
Time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Peace. I do apologize,
Sen nereden
but I
çıktın
have
lan?
some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you're finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Aynen, uzun sürmeyecek, sen merak etme.
Now, don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned.
Big harbiden ne biçim adamsın lan?
Did your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Hadi bakalım, şu bir. Nereye gitti bu? Bence biz kurda dönüşelim abi, ne olur ne olmaz. Yani bu şekil olmuyor. Sakal falan filan. Keşke onun tepesine çıkmasaydım. Bak aşağı düşeriz buradan. Hayır ya. D'ye bastım ama. Bak. Yine aynı şey oldu. Oğlum ölüyorum lan.
Where are you? Come out and face me.
Kadın harbiden. Bu ne lan? Ayna. Ayna parçaları mı bu? Allah abi ben dayak yemekten sıkıldım. Ne oluyor? Heh, dönüşmüşüz sonunda. Neredesin lan Bloody Mary? Şimdi gel bakayım. Anladım abi. Hocam ben dayak yiyorum ama. Ölüyorum. Oha. Oha ben bundan ötesi yoktur sanıyordum. Demek ki benim de ultim buymuş abi. Level 16'yım şu anda. Level 16 ultisi yani bu. Dahası var deme ya. İyi bari dahası yokmuş, güzel. Hoppa. Ne oldu, öldü mü? Bu muydu la harbiden? Bu kadar mıydı Bloody Mary? Sıra geldi sana.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Yo, ben gayet normalim.
Good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun hold. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me,
Bence ıskalayacaksın.
point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm quite sure. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can
Aynen.
we at least agree on that?
How about I bring your corpse back to the woodlands instead?
You're not going to kill me.
Yo, öldüreceğim.
On that?
Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
Bence var.
It's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand.
Tedbire bak ama.
I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think
Ama öldürülme emrini sen verdin
what I'm
ona.
asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Bullshit. I already talked to Georgie. I know you ordered their deaths.
Mr. Porgy is mistaken, I assure you. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth?
I'm doing this for Faith, because she and Lily died, and someone is gonna answer for that.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
Oh, I don't think so. We're not doing this your way.
How unfortunate. I was hoping we could... What are you gonna do now? Rip me apart like some kind of animal? Killing me here would achieve nothing. And what would Miss White think? You show up with nothing but a corpse.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening? Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor girl.
You think you
Vallahi
have the
hepsi-
right to
And
just
what
do
about
this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This? You should be
Fucking
ashamed.
shithole.
Everyone,
Bir
can
susun
I
lan.
have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of Faith and...
As I already informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who
La
killed my
öldü
sister?
Georgie de öldü.
Where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is the rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Don't worry about it. It's done.
Justice has already been dispatched. Bigby executed him.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal
La
with it
keşke
later, but
öldürseydim bu
right
adamı.
now, you're the one
Ne
I'm
biçim
concerned
konuşuyor
You
ya.
called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I don't...
told I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
How about I go ahead and kill you right now?
In front of all these people?
Do I look like I give a shit?
After the rest of
Harbiden.
your crimes are read through,
Yani
then
senin
you will
ölmeni
have an
istiyorlar ki zaten.
opportunity to defend yourself, but only then.
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Selam Orhan, hoş geldin.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
well.
it fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get on
But
with
we
it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves
Ne
together
diyorsun lan
and
Pamuk?
make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
La keşke öldürseydim harbiden ya.
Ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
This is such bullshit.
For
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. they are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all in line.
You forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Faye.
Keşke öldürseydim ya. Üff.
Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yo, ben istemiyorum.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
We didn't get you into this situation. He did.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help. And he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
We're not gonna tolerate this shit anymore. The debts are wiped. His business is closed. He's done.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
Bu mal yine tek kaldı. Evet abi. Garip bir oyun bu ya.
Very good, very good.
Şimdi bu adam ejderhaya dönüşürse hiç şaşırmam var ya.
It doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for
La dolaylı yoldan seni öldürmüş oldun işte gerizekalı.
Nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke, especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
La oğlum güvenlik kamerası yok mu?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just need...
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit. Georgie killed
Let me
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Yes, you're responsible.
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
What happened with Tweedledum wasn't Snow's
Vladimir'i de öldürdüm.
Y'all wanna
Şeyi de
blame
öldürdüm.
someone, blame me. She had
Steam
nothing to
şeyini
do with it.
başlayacağım şimdi ya. Bir dakika abi.
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where
internally.
have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish.
Ya oğlum bu adamı niye hala konuşturuyoruz ya? Atalım şu kuyunun içine.
It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know.
laws apply when we need
Bir
them.
susun lan.
Everyone just shut the fuck
I
up.
mean, a certain level of privilege should be afforded to
who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly.
Bak adam ortalığı karıştırıyor.
We lashed our
Oğlum öldürelim şunu, alo.
world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Ne oldu lan?
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little one?
Sus bir lan.
I'd like to... I need to say something.
Söyle.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Of course. Go right ahead.
Sen de kurdeleyi çıkarma ama.
Don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Tabii tabii.
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to
Geç
establish
Vivian.
some order here.
He might as well have.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa. My name is Nerissa.
It's okay.
Konuş lan Nerissa.
It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always
Konuş
him.
lan.
Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
Hadi.
Firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for
Hadi
me?
bakalım.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
On down the witching well.
Atalım.
That's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Tabii ki de
Listen to
ölecek.
yourselves.
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
I could always rip your arms off first. Would you enjoy that?
Bak mesela arkadaki pezevengin kolunu ben kopardım.
Well done then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
Sen bir
He's
sus lan.
guilty. I know that, but we don't
Boomer.
have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone.
Sadece bu savunuyor bu arada hapse
How
atmamız
can
için
we be
herhalde.
sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't there
stopped.
been enough
I don't get
bloodshed
it.
So we get
already?
rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of
We
here.
can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
Look,
Bu adamı buraya ben getirdim. Ha? Konuş lan Bluebeard. Konuş.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how it's
Sen bir sus ya. Bir sus kızım, bir sus ya. O iyice tilt oldum lan bu karıya.
It's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Doğru düşündüğüm şey ne biliyor musun? Bu pezevengiye.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We can
die.
lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Hadi siktir, kafayı kopardık.
Everyone, I'm
Not this way.
Ya bak. Yardım etseniz lan. Yani gözüne var ya, gözüne böyle.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep. You're going to miss me.
Siktir lan, senin neyini özleyeceğiz. Senin kafanı sikerim bak ha.
Oh my god.
Al kafayı da aşağı at. Iiii, gırtlağı mırtlağı falan görünüyor ama iğrenç ya.
For Lily and Faith.
Niye kötü koca kurttan korkuyorlar ya?
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
Ama korkarlarsa korksunlar. Çok da umurumdaydı, anasını satayım. Gitsin o zaman, polisten yardım alsın. Bitti mi? Bitmesin lan. Burada bitmesin. Kafayı koparmak bence de biraz abartı oldu da. Hak ediyordu pezevenk.
Hey, Sheriff.
Sen kimsin?
You gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay.
Ha, çiftlik şeysi. Kamyonun şoförü herhalde bu.
This fucking line.
Sınır değil abi, sıra. Siz niye dizildiniz ya?
Oh, Mr. Wolf. Flag
Mr.
Customer
Wolf
left his
mu?
keys.
Niye?
I'm sorry. About what happened with the crooked man. I didn't...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Ay, şerif mi olduk
We'll
lan
talk
şimdi?
later, okay?
Big B'ye ne oldu?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Herkes bize bir şey atıyor. Trip atıyor, ne oldu? Ah lan.
I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I know this isn't your ideal situation here.
Come on, Colin.
I'm walking, all right? Calm down.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby. I have something.
Ne oldu?
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
What is it?
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
That's everybody.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah. You don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
Bir sus lan.
All set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Vallahi yaptığım seçimlerin faturası götüme girmeye başladı gibi geliyor da. Bir üzüldüm lan şimdi.
Are you still mad at me?
Would it change your mind? You got another one of those? How about a smoke for the road?
Al lan paketi al. Yeme paketi al.
Thanks, Bigby. Always a gentleman, aren't you, Bigby? I guess I'll see you around. Stay out of trouble, okay? If you even can.
Yeah. See you around.
Maybe sooner than you think.
Saying goodbye?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if...
Bigby, I know you're trying to help. But this is just something I need to do on my own. Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
Ne söyleyeceksin ya? Söyle hadi.
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place.
Ya olan olmuş, biten bitmiş. Sen daha ne irdeliyorsun yani? Gerek var mı?
Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out?
No. Yes.
Ulan neresi, sen de az yemişsin de. Neyse git hadi git.
But then, oh God.
Al bir dal yak.
Here.
Thank you. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth?
Ya olan oldu, biten bitti, hadi gidelim ya.
It's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Vay amına koyayım.
You?
I walked her over here.
Vay amına koyayım.
So that ring in her mouth, that was you?
Yeah.
Yani kapıya koyan oysa yüzüğü de koyan odur ama. Sorduğu soruya bak bizim adamın da.
You started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Nerissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I go out there and I do my job. I put my life on the line. I get shot at. I do what has to be done for them. But at the end of the day, I'm still the bad guy.
I know, but they'll come around. You'll see. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
No.
O kadar kurşun yiyelim, mermi yiyelim. Yok kolumuz kopsun, anasını satayım. Birinin kafasını kopardık, kuyudan attık diye herkes bizden nefret etsin. Ben olmasam onun katilini bulabilecek miydiniz siz? Yine ben. Vefasızlar ya. Ne oldu lan, bir müzik girdi.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
La bu Nerissa'da bir şey var da. Neyse. Şimdi %68.6 Georgie'yi öldürmüş. %90 kuruk çarpık adamı şey yapmış. Canlı olarak geri getirmiş. %14 kafasını koparmış. %98.5 TJ'in hediyesini kabul etmiş. Son sözümüz bu muydu cidden? %7.8'e demiş ki none of it matters in the end. Bunu demişiz abi. Evet. Yerdeyken onu dövmüşüm. Demek ki D ölmemiş. Minik Tim, onu geriden bıraktım. Gelseymiş ama bana ne? La en azından bir ne bileyim devam edecek falan filan bir şey deseydiniz. Hikaye devam ediyor. Bir çizgi roman al. Devam et abi. Evet, bu kadar. The Wolf Among Us 5 bölüm ile beraber oynadık ve bitirdik. Bu kadardı. Burada istediğimiz bölümü istediğimiz şekilde oynayabiliyormuşuz. Güzel. Güzel. Evet, izlediğiniz için teşekkürler. Dediğim gibi 5 bölümlük oyunun serisi bu kadar. Bunun ikincisinde çıkacak diyorlar da bakalım o da bu yıl içerisinde ne zaman çıkacak onu bilmiyorum. İlerleyen günlerde çıkarsa umarım onu da oynarız. O zaman bir sonraki serilerde görüşmek üzere. Hoşça kalın.